Imagine walking down the street and finding a forgotten $500 bill. Most people would spend it instantly on a new gadget, a fancy dinner, or perhaps some brand new designer clothes today. But today, at Dave's Dividend Lab, we are doing things differently. We are going to treat that $500 like a high-powered seed that grows into a massive money tree soon. I am going to show you the exact, actionable path to transform that modest starting sum into a self-sustaining engine of passive income in just 60 months. This is your financial blueprint today. We will dissect the strategic allocation of capital, leverage the magic of dividend reinvestment, and identify the specific milestones where your compounding starts to accelerate beyond your wildest and most ambitious dreams. Now, this plan is designed for the average person who feels stuck. You do not need $1 million to start. You just need the discipline to follow this 5-year roadmap to freedom. Before we dive into the math, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, tell me in the comments, what is your target monthly passive income goal today? We must first demystify the small sum mindset. Many Americans believe that you need thousands of dollars to even step onto the playing field of the stock market. That is simply false. $500 is a powerful foundation. In the world of finance, it represents your first battalion of money soldiers ready to go out and fight for your future financial freedom now. The immediate actionable step is setting up a low-cost brokerage account. I personally recommend platforms like M1 Finance or Fidelity for their ease of use and zero-commission trading for all retail investors. These platforms are perfect for the $500 starter because they offer fractional shares. This means you can own a piece of high-priced companies without needing thousands of dollars for one single share. M1 Finance specifically allows you to create pies, which automates your asset allocation. This is a game changer for beginners who want to set their investments on autopilot while they focus on work. The most critical part of this stage isn't the money itself, it is the mental shift. You must transition from being a consumer to becoming a dedicated owner of productive global assets. Every dollar you invest today is a dollar that will work for you forever. Stop thinking about what $500 can buy you today. Start thinking about what it can earn you tomorrow. Setting up your account takes less than 10 minutes. Once your funds are deposited, you have officially moved from the sidelines to the playing field. Your 5-year countdown starts the very moment. Avoid the temptation to wait for the perfect market timing. History proves that time in the market beats timing the market every single time. Start today with whatever you have in hand. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. By committing your first $500, you are making a pact with your future self that poverty is no longer an option for your life. Think of this initial deposit as your laboratory's base equipment. Without it, no experiments can happen. With it, the possibilities of compounding and wealth creation become endless and truly very exciting. During the first 2 years, your primary goal is strategic asset allocation. We aren't gambling on penny stocks. We are building a fortress using high-quality dividend growth ETFs like SCHD and VYM. The Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, or SCHD, is a gold standard for many. It focuses on companies with strong cash flows and a proven track record of increasing their dividend payouts annually. VYM is another powerhouse from Vanguard. It provides instant diversification across hundreds of high-yield stocks. By holding these, you are essentially owning a slice of the most profitable companies in modern America. You should also consider individual dividend aristocrats. These are companies that have increased their dividends for at least 25 consecutive years. They provide a level of safety and reliability for investors. Now let's talk about the magic of the dividend reinvestment plan, commonly known as DRIP. This is the secret sauce that turns a small portfolio into a massive, unstoppable financial rolling snowball. Instead of taking your dividends as cash to buy a coffee, you automatically reinvest them. This buys more shares, which then produce even more dividends in a continuous, beautiful, and virtuous cycle. Initially, the gains will seem tiny. You might only earn a few dollars every quarter. Do not get discouraged. These tiny gains are the sparks that eventually create a massive financial fire. Compounding is backloaded. This means the results are slow at first but explode later. Your job in years 1 and 2 is to stay patient and let the math do the work. By the end of year 1, you will hit milestone 1, your first free share. This happens when your accumulated dividends are enough to purchase a brand new share without adding extra cash. This is a psychological breakthrough. It proves the system works. Your money just bought more money-making assets for you. You are no longer working for money. Your money is working for you. In year 2, the compounding effect begins to become visible. You are not just seeing capital appreciation from the stock price. You are seeing your share count grow through consistent dividend reinvestment. Keep your head down and stay consistent. The market will fluctuate, but your focus remains on the income. Every dip in the market is just an opportunity to buy more on sale. Use your brokerage app to track your annual projected income. Seeing that number rise every month, even by a few cents, provides the dopamine hit needed to keep your motivation very high. Remember, you are building a laboratory. Every dividend is a successful experiment. You are collecting data on how wealth is built, $1 at a time, through the power of American business. Year 2 is often where people quit because the numbers aren't huge yet. Don't be that person. You are laying the foundation for a skyscraper, and foundations are always built underground. As we enter years 3 and 4, it is time to scale up. While your initial $500 was the spark, adding small monthly contributions will now act like pouring gasoline on the fire. Even adding an extra $50 or $100 a month makes a staggering difference. This marginal capital increases your buying power and accelerates the rate at which you reach your next major financial milestones. Think of your budget like a business. Where can you cut waste to fund your lab? Perhaps one less takeout meal a week could fund your next 5 shares of a quality ETF. During these middle years, you must identify opportunistic buys. When the news is scary and the market drops, that is when the dividend lab becomes most profitable for the long-term disciplined investor. Buying during market dips lowers your cost basis and increases your dividend yield on cost. This is how the wealthy grow their fortunes, while others are panicking and selling their valuable assets. You are now a collector of cash flows. Every share you add during a downturn is a permanent raise for your future self. It is like buying a rental property without the headaches. Milestone 2 arrives around year 4, the true snowball effect. This is the point where your invested capital starts generating significant dividends that feel like a real, tangible stream of supplemental income. You might notice your quarterly checks are now covering a utility bill or your internet subscription. This is the aha moment. The abstract concept of passive income finally becomes a physical reality. The momentum at this stage is incredible. Because you have been reinvesting and adding fresh capital, your portfolio is growing from 3 different directions: price growth, dividend increases, and your monthly contributions. Now, let us look at the specific math of dividend growth. Many of the companies in ETFs like SCHD increase their dividends by 7 to 10% every single year on average. This means even if you didn't add a single penny, your income would still grow faster than inflation. You are building an inflation-protected shield around your purchasing power for the long term. Focus on yield on cost. This metric shows the dividend yield based on your original investment price. Over 5 years, a stock yielding 3% might effectively yield 6% or 8% for you. Stay the course. Many people quit here because they want fast riches, but you are building a legacy. The bridge between year 4 and year 5 is where the real magic happens. This is the stage where you start to see the gap closing between your current salary and your investment income. The dream of leaving the 9-to-5 starts looking like a mathematical certainty. Surround yourself with like-minded investors, join forums, or continue watching Dave's Dividend Lab to stay focused. The social pressure to spend is high, but the reward for saving is even higher. Welcome to year 5. This is where your laboratory produces its greatest results. By now, your portfolio isn't just a collection of stocks. It is a sophisticated, self-sustaining, wealth-generating engine for your life. Calculating your passive income threshold is the next step. How much do you actually need to cover your basic expenses? For many, achieving lean fire is the first goal on this journey. If your dividends cover your rent or mortgage, you have achieved a level of freedom that most people will never know. You are no longer a slave to a specific paycheck anymore. To increase stability, we now look at diversification. While dividend stocks are our core, adding real estate investment trusts or REITs can provide a different kind of yield and some tax advantages. REITs like Realty Income, ticker symbol O, pay dividends monthly. This is fantastic for psychological motivation because you see progress every 30 days. It keeps you engaged and excited about your growth. You might also explore business development companies, or BDCs. These provide higher yields but come with higher risks. Always keep these as a smaller portion of your overall diversified dividend lab portfolio. The key in year 5 is balance. You have grown your seed into a tree, and now you must protect it. Ensure your portfolio is not too heavily weighted in one sector. Milestone 3 is the self-sustaining engine. This is the point where your dividend income is large enough to fund all further investments or even your personal lifestyle expenses if you choose so. At this stage, your money is making more money than you could possibly save from your salary alone. The compound interest curve has turned vertical, and your wealth is growing while you sleep. You have officially transitioned from a worker to a capitalist. You own the means of production through your shares in these great companies. You are benefiting from the labor of millions worldwide. Think about the legacy you are building. This portfolio can be passed down to your children, providing them with a head start that you might not have had when you first started. Passive income gives you the most valuable resource in the world: time. Time to spend with family, time to travel, or time to pursue a passion project without worrying about money. Year 5 is just the beginning. Imagine where you will be in year 10 or year 20 if you simply keep this engine running. The numbers become truly staggering as time goes on. Never forget the $500 version of yourself. That person had the courage to start. That person made the sacrifices that created the freedom you are enjoying today in your financial life. Celebrate your success, but stay humble. The market will always have cycles. Your task is to remain the calm captain of your ship, guided by the steady flow of dividend payments. Now that you have built your engine, you must learn how to maintain it. Regular portfolio reviews are essential. I recommend checking your lab once every quarter to ensure everything is okay. Look for dividend traps. These are companies with high yields that are unsustainable. If a payout ratio is over 100%, it might be time to reevaluate that specific holding in your portfolio. Rebalancing is your next tool. If your tech stocks have grown too much, you might sell a little to buy more undervalued consumer staples. This forces you to buy low and sell high. Tax efficiency is the hidden way to get rich faster. In the United States, utilizing a Roth IRA allows your dividends to grow and be withdrawn completely tax-free after age 59. If you are investing in a taxable brokerage account, be mindful of qualified dividends. These are taxed at a lower rate than ordinary income, saving you thousands of dollars over the years. Always consult with a tax professional as your portfolio grows. The small cost of an accountant is nothing compared to the potential savings of a well-structured, tax-efficient investment strategy for you. The long game is the only game that matters in investing. 5 years is a great milestone, but the real wealth is created over decades of consistent, boring, and repetitive dividend reinvestment. Avoid the shiny object syndrome. There will always be a new crypto coin or a hot tech stock promising 1,000% returns. Most of these are traps designed to steal your hard-earned capital. Your dividend lab is built on proven business models. It is built on companies that provide products and services people use every single day. Regardless of what the overall economy is doing, consistency is more important than intensity. It is better to invest $100 every month for 5 years than to invest $5,000 once and then forget about it. Habit creates your future wealth. As your income increases, avoid lifestyle creep. Instead of buying a more expensive car, use your raises to buy more income-producing assets. This is the secret of the self-made millionaires. Think of every share as a brick in your fortress. The more bricks you have, the more secure your financial life becomes against the storms of inflation, recession, or job loss. In future, you are the scientist in this lab. If an investment doesn't perform as expected, analyze why, learn the lesson, and adjust your strategy. Every mistake is just an expensive lesson in finance. Share your journey with others. Teaching someone else how to invest not only helps them, but reinforces your own knowledge and commitment to the process. Wealth is better when it is shared. Stay curious. The world of finance is always changing. New ETFs and investment vehicles are created every year. Keep reading, keep watching, and keep refining your personal Dividend Lab strategy today. Let's recap the journey. We started with just $500 and a dream. We set up our brokerage, bought our first high-quality ETFs, and turned on the power of the DRIP reinvestment system. We pushed through the slow first 2 years, stayed disciplined during the market dips, and celebrated our first free shares. We slowly but surely increased our contributions as our conviction grew stronger. By years 3 and 4, we saw the snowball start to roll. Our dividends began paying for our small bills, proving that the system was working and that freedom was finally within reach. In year 5, we reached the tipping point. Our passive income started to rival our expenses, and we diversified into REITs and other streams to ensure our financial fortress was truly impenetrable. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a get-rich-for-sure plan. It relies on the most powerful force in the universe, compound interest working over a dedicated period of time. The biggest risk you face isn't a market crash. The biggest risk is not starting at all. Every day you wait is a day of compounding that you can never, ever get back. I want you to look at your bank account today. Is there $500 sitting there doing nothing? If so, you have the power to change your life right now. Take that first step today. You don't have to be a genius to succeed in dividend investing. You just have to be more patient than the average person. You have to be willing to wait for the harvest. Remember that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. Your future self will thank you for the decisions you make today. Financial freedom isn't about having millions in the bank. It is about having the peace of mind that your expenses are covered by your assets, allowing you to live life on your terms. You have the blueprint. You have the tools. Now, all you need is the courage to execute the plan. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from building your own Dividend Lab. I am here to help you every step of the way. We will continue to analyze stocks, review portfolios, and share the best strategies to maximize your passive income on this very channel. If you found value in this video, please share it with a friend who needs to hear this message. Let's spread the word that financial freedom is possible for everyone, regardless of starting point. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. For the brokerages I mentioned, starting with the right tools makes the journey much smoother and more enjoyable for any new investor. I want to thank you for spending your time with me today. Your time is your most valuable asset, and I am honored that you chose to spend it here at the lab. I will see you in the next video, where we will dive even deeper into specific stock picks for your portfolio. Until then, go out there and start your 5-year plan today.